How's it going, guys? This is Leo, owner of Ace Flooring and Tile. This is the first video I'm doing for my page so I can show you guys how I do my job step by step. I've been wanting to start doing this, but I just never had the time. But now that I do, I'm gonna start uploading these videos. So I'm gonna start off with this job that they're wanting vinyl plank. Apartment complex didn't want us taking up the hallway or dining, so what we'll be doing is making a transition piece in the hallway and adding on into the living room. Here's that straight cut right there in the hallway, and here's the dining room, which we will be adding onto. So right here I am pouring some primer, so when I patch the floor, the patch really adheres to that floor, especially since it's really porous. This is what they call gypsumcrete, and it is an upstairs unit, which is what it's usually used for. It cracks up pretty bad just because of all the movement. Right here I'm checking out the floor, seeing how dusty it is. It's not dry yet, so it's a little muddy, but it should be fine by the time it dries up. So I started patching the floor, making sure I get every corner and every little space. It's a first coat, so it's not gonna be perfect. I'm just doing it so when I give it the second one, I can see what I have to perfect when I'm prepping it. You can see all those lines, and after that, on this clip, you can see that I kind of perfected them somewhat. You're still gonna see those cracks just because they're not fully dry, but I started pouring the pressure sensitive glue, and I try to get every corner, get under those baseboards, just so when I lay up my plank under there, it has enough adhesion to where it lies down good and it doesn't try to pop up. I went all across the room, spread it out across the edges, made sure I didn't miss one spot, because if you miss one spot, it could cause any plank to start popping up with time, especially when people start walking around it. You want to make sure you have a good trowel that has good 1/16 inch spikes. Make sure you get the most out of your glue. Right here I was using the Tag brand. I was using their 5-gallon. I really trust this brand. I use it on most of my jobs. Right here I started laying the plank down. No staircases, might look like it, but I made sure none of my gaps were a certain measurement or no half and half. Just made sure I did a random pattern. Then since you have space under the baseboards, you have enough to cut it a little extra just so it could slide under there. And like I said, the glue was ran down there pretty well, so I was able to adhere it well. And here's the end product. I'm gonna show you guys the transition piece right here. Nothing was lifted up, pretty flush, and it butted up perfectly. Showing you guys right here, everything looks good, nothing lifted up. And here in the hallway, same thing, transition piece looks pretty good, nothing was popping up. And overall, it turned out really well. Hope you guys liked the video. Give it a like and follow, and if you could please share for more content.